extend warm greeting to the listeners. I am Dr. Shweta Pandey, Additional Professor Neurology, King George's Medical University, Lucknow. Today, Dr. Neeraj, my co-faculty from Neurology, and I have the privilege to host Dr. Ravindra Kumar Garg, currently the head of the Department Neurology, King George's Medical University, Lucknow, a great scholar and a luminary in the field of neurology and research. Welcome, Dr. Garg, and thank you for consenting to this interview today, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Shweta. Thank you, Dr. Neeraj, for inviting me for this interview. And I'm looking forward to your questions.
Sir, you have served in neurology for more than 3 decades and in KGMU itself and have been the head of neurology for the last 17 years. After decades of a distinguished career, you are now superannuating this year, leaving an indelible mark on neurology and tropical neuroinfections such as tuberculous meningitis, neurocystic sarcosis, and subacute sclerosing panencephalitis. Today, we have got a chance to gain insights from one of the finest minds in the field. So to start with, I would like to ask, what inspired you to pursue a career in neurology, and how has your journey shaped your perspective on the field?
I liked neurology since my undergraduate days because the method of clinical methods which are used for the diagnosis of neurological disorders, and always this while doing a neurological examination and diagnosing a neurological patient, it used to give me a feeling of Sherlock Holmes, because even small findings and signs, they point toward a difficult diagnosis, and you feel good when you diagnose a difficult case.
Yes, sir, very true. We all feel like Sherlock Holmes when we chase our diagnosis in neurology. Yes, sir, very true.
Sir, apart from neurology clinics, you have research close to your heart.
Yeah.
So can you share some pivotal moments in your research journey that have significantly impacted the field of neurology?
Since I was doing my MD in general medicine, I had inclination of research, and initially I published few case reports, my thesis in very low quality journals, and they published even without review, and the happiness of publishing, that drive pleasure to me and keep motivating to do further research. And since then this is continuing, and I still want to continue my research career, though I'm retiring, superannuating, but I will keep continuing research in topic of my interest.
Welcome, sir. Sir, you have a long career of 30 years in neurology. What have been some of the biggest challenges you have encountered in your research and academic fronts?
There is no challenge if you have motivation, and if you want to do and start with small things, and you can do anything which anywhere in the world researcher or scientist are doing, you can do here also. And you have to choose your area of interest, and if your area of interest is related to your own problems like TB, like other infections, then you can have better results, and you can add to existing literature.
Sir, in the current era of artificial intelligence, how have you seen the field of neurology evolve over the decades? Do you think it will replace neurologists in future?
No, not at all. And artificial intelligence is here, and it will stay for our life, and we have to imbibe artificial intelligence in our teaching, research, and patient care. And you have just must have heard about DeepSeek, and that DeepSeek has created a lot of awareness about artificial intelligence, especially large language models. And we have to learn, we have to imbibe artificial intelligence in our day-to-day activities, including research.
Yes.
There is no escape from that.
We have to be open for this. Yes. So you have so many reviews and articles on subacute sclerosing panencephalitis, and it is attracting citations too. So why this disease seems so important to you, and what strategies are needed to combat this enigmatic illness, sir?
Yeah, it is a sad story. And subacute sclerosing panencephalitis, this awareness is not much. And I feel that this subacute sclerosing panencephalitis, which is a complication of measles, should be dealt with like polio has been dealt.
Yes.
Because these patients, poor children, they die in front of us, in front of parents, and we cannot do anything. We just see patient dying. So we have to prevent, and the only remedy for such dreaded disorder is vaccination, universal vaccination against measles. Wherever there is a universal vaccination against measles has been ensured, where measles are rarely happening. So it should be dealt with like polio has been dealt. Polio, just a disability, but here it is death.
Yes. So we need to spread the awareness regarding immunization for measles, because we can prevent this deadly disease in our children. That is the
Yes.
message from Dr. Garg here. Yeah.
Sir, with so much involvement and inclination towards research, what strategies you use to maintain a healthy work and life balance throughout your demanding career?
You do whatever you like, you will be healthy. I like interacting my colleagues and discuss with them about research and patient care, and that keeps me healthy. I often sleep very early. I always, since my childhood, sleep at 9, and I take full sleep, and that's the two things that keep me healthy.
So that's true. We see you have a lot of friends around you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, in the last, I would like to ask, what advice would you offer to young researchers entering in the field of neurology today?
Patient care, learning neurology is incomplete until you have some inclination for doing research. I'm not saying you should have a big research projects. You start with the small projects, small problems, and make it a part of your patient care, and learn artificial intelligence and involve artificial intelligence into your research and patient care, and try to publish it. Most of the time, what our colleagues do, they do good work, they leave it half done, and even if it is completed, it is never published. Unless you strive to get it published, you will not know what is the pleasure of publishing and doing research.
Thank you so much, sir. You are an inspiration to all of us, and it has been an absolute honor to have you on our podcast today.
Thank you.
On behalf of our entire team and the listeners, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude for sharing your incredible journey. We wish you fulfillment, happiness as you embark on this next chapter.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you,
Shweta.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
And love to all my colleagues. Without their help, all these could have not been possible. This is for sure. You have to make team and work together. This is my message.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so
Thank
much,
you
sir.
so much.
Thank you.
So we all heard Dr. Garg here, and to make a work-life balance and to make our aspirations to go high, we need to have persistent in our work, and it needs full dedication. Whatever we like, whatever we want to do, we need to do it with full dedication. Thank you all.
Radio KGMU Goonj 89